Hello everyone! Welcome back to Thronebreaker, the first of the Witcher tales in Gwent, the Witcher card game. We've just destroyed the monsters that were plaguing the highways, and now as Queen Meve, it's time to finish up and complete the tutorial. Alright, picking up a couple bodies of either the monsters or the people who they were raiding. Hello, dead people. I'm sorry, subjects, that I was unable to protect you, but I have avenged you. If anything, that makes me an Avenger, and soon Marvel will make a movie about me. So you should all be thankful. Be thankful, damn you! Alright. A letter found. My beloved, please write as soon as you reach the temple. I know only 2 weeks have passed, but my heart weighs heavy with thoughts of you. Our home feels empty without you. I hope our offering, though modest, will please the Mother Goddess. With her blessing, we shall have a child at long last. I have no doubt you'll make as loving a father as a husband. Please be vigilant and return to me soon. Forever yours, Filk. It appears that their offering was not accepted. You were being a little too skimpy. The goddess didn't like you very much. I'm sorry, doesn't matter if you had a family. Goddess don't like cheapos. Anyways, let's go check out this. Ooh, this looks like a sword and something. Interesting. Oh, it's a log ride. Oh, I used to love purchasing these when I was a kid. Just having a log and your own imagination on what to do with them. Now that I'm a queen, I'll have you know I use logs for armies. I wonder if I can grab this. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, making a queen makes these RPG tropes make a little more sense. You like, as an adventurer, you're just going into house and stealing people, but as a queen, you're like, yeah, I'm confiscating this for the crown. Here's an IOU. You can get that eventually, I'm sure. Just looking for any more wood. I think I'm starting to notice the difference between what I can pick up and what I can't. Let's just like this house. Clearly something I can pick up. Give me the house, damn it! Alright.
Many trees we've felled, my lady. Might you have need of them? So, take whatever your heart desires.
I already will. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much.
Call themselves strays? Well, we'll treat them like strays.
You're going to take them in and treat them to a loving family and home, just like I hope you do with stray cats and dogs. Just like I'm sure you do. Everyone, please take care of your population, your animal population.
Build a bridge, brick by brick. A 1, a 2, the pillar grows thick.
Well, okay, I've mostly heard that in other contexts, but that's a pretty fun song. You have a personality,
And
like
no bandits here. Not surprising, neither, for we'd chase them off with our hatchets, we would.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking to this guy until he either repeats a line or gives me a quest.
And there no bandits here.
Well, okay then.
Not surprising, neither, for we'd chase them off with our hatchets, we would.
Alright, and I wonder if there's a way that I can go into the camp and either see new lines of dialogue, or if there's anything else. Since I'm curious if lines of dialogue in the camp will change, I'm just going to cut ahead if there's nothing that changes every time like a new attack or battle or whatever changes. There was nothing new. Ooh, fast travel. Ooh, okay, good. This is a fast travel system, and that's what I wanted. Alright. And, oh, more wood. Thank you. And what about over here? So with the fast travel system, do I have to hit the signpost? It doesn't look like it. But I'm gonna do it just in case. Oh, there's loot that I missed? Okay, I guess there's loot that I missed. Thank you, signpost. Is there a way to make it pop up, like holding the Alt button or the Tab button?
Lady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them? They've fangs, snouts, horns. Like a right proper nightmare.
Well, you seem like a quest giver.
Scared to step out into me own fields, I am. These hounds hold nothing sacred. Folk haven't lent it here to old Poppy in a long while. Please take this for the road.
And that's why you talk to everyone multiple times.
Milady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them?
Shut the hell up, Poppy. Alright. For those of you, I'm sure that a lot of you don't talk to NPCs multiple times, but ever since Dark Souls, I have learned that if you don't talk to people multiple times, you probably won't get every goddamn thing that they have to say, and maybe even miss major quest lines.
Soon,
It's funny how
Queen
games kind
and
of
retinue
teach.
arrived at Hawkesburg. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeped a word.
I actually really like the design of this sergeant. So, he has a gambeson underneath. He has plate mails only at the areas that plate mail started to appear early on, as opposed to Meve, who has plate mail everywhere. So we know he's a little lacking in money. He's a sergeant, but nonetheless he has all the banners that are here. He has a neckerchief, which is still used for traveling armies to this day because it's just so useful. You can put it over your head in case of blistering weather. You can pick up pots with it if you need to pick up something hot in the blistering sun. It kind of is a hint towards a traveler to have a scarf like this, probably made out of a very nice material. So this feels like it's made from a variety of sources. The armbands actually don't feel appropriate, since I think the gambeson would probably go into the arms as well, and I don't see a need for both. But overall, I really like the costume. I bet, like, this could just be like a different color gambeson that's just supposed to be styling. But overall, he comes off as kind of a poor person who favors visibility, with plate mail only at the most essential points, with the exception of the neck. I'm surprised he doesn't have a gorget. Usually that goes standard with these, but is overall this is a pretty solid design.
Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for him, should have him jabbering right quick.
So I do art stuff, so I'm going to be critiquing the design on things like this. Like the thing that he's wearing, imagine what Reynard is wearing, but without the plate mail, instead wearing the gambeson that he's wearing. And that's what I would expect him to wear, except also the scarf. I actually do really like the scarf. It tells me that he's a traveler.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia.
I critiqued Meve before about having kind of a stock personality, or like I couldn't really understand her personality in the previous episodes, but I realized that I was just too used to tropes of nobles who do what they want, and I'm realizing that she has a more aggressive personality like Cora, and I quite like that.
Ha' mercy, Your Grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
Okay. Okay, so both of these, you have to assume that both of these are options within Meve. I'm going to go with Calm Your Hearts, You Have Nothing to Fear, but I know that Witcher actually does allow for the more forward conversation to have a very different and often more effective result. But I don't want to threaten with my rank, especially, yeah, I'll Calm Your
Calm your
Hearts.
hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Meve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, no how.
You go, bro. You know exactly what you were doing, probably.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Helmer, son of Florence.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits, whom do they follow?
Him, my lady. We've seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
My, a blue blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleaton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady! Harbour no ire for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
So, okay. At this point, I have to choose what sort of queen I want to be. I believe that press the men into service, set the women free probably has the single best immediate repercussions for them. Let them be might have the best long-term benefit. It allows them to continue with their way of life. I'm assuming that there will probably be an event later on in the story that let them be assists. It could also just be that nothing is assisting and I just have to be okay with morally letting the subjects be. I don't really have a need for more men at the moment. I'm hoping that there's going to be something later on where I can get men if I need them, and then I can feel morally okay just letting these people be and not punishing them for not knowing how to do the proper protocol. I don't really care if they're being rude to a queen. They're not intentionally doing it. So I would like to leave them be in order to build up public opinion, if that's the consequence, or just because I'm morally more okay with that than pressing people into service for no bloody reason. I think I can handle this without pressing service.
Leave them be. The harvest draws close. Hard work. They'll have their hands full.
Oh, I didn't even think about the harvest. If they had mentioned the harvest, I would have chosen that in a heartbeat.
Oh, milady. Thanks be to you, thanks be. I pray Mother Melitele watch over your kind heart.
Just give her a bloody good offering, trust me. She doesn't accept shit except for great offerings.
Pray she watches over yours. Should I hear of you sheltering bandits again, of you lying to my officers, I shall return and put torch to every hut, field and orchard. Understood.
Meve set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawkesburg spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
Didn't seem that bad to me. Are they in... Yeah, morale low, that's fine. I imagine that we're still in the tutorial. Good to know that if I do things like show weakness or show too much kindness, my army will in fact experience low morale. So, that sucks. Oh hey, there's a treasure chest and a puzzle. I'm assuming that... Let me check the map to see what's up there. So, in order to get there, I need to either be up here and go around here, or I need to go all the way around up here and go over here, which just seems is more likely since this path doesn't seem as useful. So I'm probably going to report back here sometime later, but I'm going to do a 3-second check. I'll just edit it if nothing comes of it. Okay, that wasn't useful. Let's do this a little more efficiently. Ooh, so I finally have a job board. Neat. Okay, so got some stuff here, got some puzzle here. Ooh, okay, got a point of interest here. Got this money here. Okay, so they'll point out where I can get side quests and shit. That's nice. Can I talk to these people? No, they're in discussion with one another.
What is this, Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
They shall pay dearly, Your Grace.
They shall indeed. And not only...
Ah, crap. I didn't realize that would end the conversation. Sorry! My queen, a stray of Spalla was found inside the dwelling. He was wounded during a siege in Hawkesburg, then abandoned by his comrades. The location of their spoils he's offered to share, that is, should we spare his life. I'm just making my guys super low morale, but I want that fucking treasure chest. Aw, yeah. By the waterfall. Interesting. Your Grace, two of your subjects humbly request aid. Yarflex and Wilmer, they call themselves. Seems a wagon's axle snapped and they need to hurry to the market. What are your orders? Ooh. Don't want to lose... I think I'd prefer to lose wood over money, since money is my biggest concern right now. However, high morale would help out with my current problem, so... I'm going to trust that I can handle low morale in the tutorial. So let's do this.
That rumble. What is it?
Look out! ROCKSLIDE!
Oh god. In a flash, Reynard leapt for Meve, wrestling the queen from her saddle. Had he arrived a moment later, Meve would have met her fate under a massive boulder. Alas, she was not yet free from danger. The entire escarpment had begun to collapse onto the road, along with the temple wall that stood atop it. The screams of crushed and dying soldiers cast a somber shadow upon the queen, yet she needed to collect her wits and act quickly to establish control over unit. Destroy all boulders. Puzzles. Complete the puzzle by following the special rules. Special rules. Follow the main objectives to win the battle. Cool. Shorten battle. This battle will last only one round. Unique cards will appear in this battle. Destroy all boulders. Start it. Shorten battle. This battle will last only one round. Some battles are subject to special rules. To be victorious, you must complete specific goals. On the exploration map, such battles are marked with a puzzle icon. Okay? In this particular puzzle battle, your goal is to destroy all the boulders before they reach Meve's row. Oh, so they'll move forward every turn. Got it. Continue.
The bluff crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Your Grace, the wagon. We can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
Put Wagenberg on the melee row. Okay?
What now?
And your turn. That'll work.
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
Number of cards on this row include yourself. Play Arbalest on the melee row, then attack the boulder closest to me. What I was planning on doing. Damage all units on the enemy row by the armor amount, then lose all armor. Whenever a card appears on this row, gain 1 armor. So he's going to gain 1 armor. It's going to deal 2, 3. I'm going to only deal 3 damage, so one of them is going to die. Okay. And your turn. Okay. I guess I'm ending before using his ability. That's fine. Play another Arbalest on the melee row, then attack the boulder closest to me. Oh! Number of units on the row, so if I wait for the boulder to get here, then... Oh, now I have enough! So this is going to deal 3 damage. Fantastic.
Give me it.
And then if I wait for long enough, then it gets armor. So now it's at 3 armor, it's going to be at 4. Got it. Play another Arbalest on the melee row, then attack the boulder closest to me. This time the Arbalest will do enough damage to destroy the boulder on its own, which is absolutely right, and then he'll be at 5, which will kill this.
Arbalest,
The wagon. Use the wagon now.
I will. And we're done.
We've come through, Reynard. I thank you.
What a simple set of mechanics, but I can see that they're going to use mechanics in interesting ways, and that's enough.
The buttress is doubtless damaged by something.
Or someone. There's naught we can do here. We ride on.
Let's find out who did this to the temple next time. Bye, everyone!